Hello, my name is nujumkey. Today I want to talk about a card called Rockbiter. Now Rockbiter is a super powerful card, like without a doubt. The idea is of course most comparable to Shaman's other sort of basic card, Lightning Bolt. Now these both are basic cards, right? These are both accessible to any and every player for the entirety of Hearthstone's existence unless the rules for standard mode changes or you go to a different mode, right? Which would somehow restrict the basic card sets. Rockbiter is super interesting. This actually doesn't look as good as I thought it did. Let's just get rid of my character. Oh, hello. Well, we'll use this, I guess. I knew I had this layout for a reason. Shoot. Selected the wrong thing. Rockbiter. The idea of the trade-off is very similar to Wrathguard, which I talked about last episode. The idea of Wrathguard is simply that you take a trade-off of health for board advantage. Rockbiter is very similar, except it has a comparable opponent, which is Lightning Bolt. And what's interesting to me is how these two play out, because people have the ability to prioritize Lightning Bolt over Rockbiter, and it's important that you have that in a game, because in Hearthstone, what you want to do is you want to build your deck around the cards you have. You want to build synergies. You want to build combos that are really fun to play, right? And Lightning Bolt does that very well. However, sometimes you don't need Lightning Bolt. You don't want the inconsistency of having to lose your turn too, basically, right? And for those types of games, you can use Rockbiter instead and have a trade-off of health instead of having to use a weird mana thing, which I think is very cool. Side by side, Rockbiter doesn't seem very flashy, right? It doesn't have the cool overload mechanic, which is very cool from a design perspective because it makes the planning out of the turns very interesting. It gives you it takes into account a lot of skill of a player looking ahead and seeing what am I going to do next turn, and it prompts the user as well, which I think is a very cool thing. Lightning Bolt. This is all Lightning Bolt we're talking about. Rockbiter, on the other hand, is just a much more consistent weapon, and it's one that every single player is going to have once they get Shaman to whatever level they need to get the card. And because of that, it's always relevant. Giving Shaman a 3 damage for 1 mana card is very powerful for their board, and Shaman actually needs that. They need that board power because their hero power is so board centered. In fact, even a lot of their cards, Fire Elemental, Fireguard Destroyer, are very board centered. So I'm interested to see what kind of spells Blizzard will give Shaman next, because they do have a lot of very interesting basic cards. Things like Lightning Bolt and Rockbiter give Shaman so much early power. Rockbiter, I think, is more relevant because Lightning Bolt has a very significant downside in comparison to Rockbiter, which is usually like 2 to 3 damage, right? We'll see how it continues, but definitely play some Rockbiter. Hope you all are enjoying these design types talks. Definitely, I am not perfect, so give me any feedback you feel is necessary, and I hope you all enjoy the video. Are those transitions not awkward enough? Because I just stole Kriparian's transition. It's a good transition. Thanks, Kriparian. Hello, my name is nujumkey. You probably already know that because I just remembered I'm doing the whole card intro thing. Hopefully I did it. I'm usually pretty bad about trying to keep things up for more than 2 times in a row. I always get it like 2 times and the 3rd time I mess it up somehow. So whatever, we'll hope for luck. That I do the card review thing. I don't know what card I would make the video on, not card review, but like just talking a little bit about cards. Midrange Shaman, hey! So, when I first started playing Hearthstone, Midrange Shaman was sort of the first really competitive deck that I started playing. This was like around GVG when when Shredder was released, right? And so, like, obviously I didn't have Bloodlust in the deck. I didn't have Doomhammer in the deck, but I think it was Gara who I first saw play this deck. It was just like this crazy amount of burst. Obviously you didn't have Tunnel Trog. You had... What did you have, actually? I have the list pulled up. You actually didn't have 1-drops at all. You had 2 Rockbiter, 2 Earthshock, 2 Lightning Bolt, which surprises me because I don't think Gara plays with Lightning Bolt not Lightning Bolt, but Earthshock. I don't actually have the spell. I'm on my European account, I should mention that, so I don't have as many cards as I would like for this. But it just like, really quick, stars aligned. All of my quests want me to play Shaman, so yeah, playing some Shaman. So there's no Lightning Bolt and no Earth Shock. I don't know about Lightning Bolt, but I think Rockbiter overall is just more powerful, and I'd rather have the 1-drop than the Lightning Bolt. Even though Lightning Bolt could synergize, I don't actually have that much overload in this deck. I have Doomhammer, Lightning Storm, and the 2 Crackles, but I think that's fine because I think a 1-3 is good enough. The main reason I want the 1-3 is because comboing into Totem Golem is amazing. Yeah, we have some 2-drops, mainly Totem Golem, because Whirling Zap-O-Matic really doesn't want to be dropped to like trade, and Flame Tongue really wants to be used to like trade up into creatures, so I'm expecting to have to use Crackle a lot on turn 2, unfortunately. Then we have Power Mace, probably the best Shaman weapon, honestly. Like, in a lot of ways, it's much stronger than Doomhammer, in my opinion. Hex, just an all-around super powerful removal card, probably one of the strongest in the game. And that's really the whole Shaman deck. I mean, Tuskar Totemic, maybe one of the strongest cards in the game, right? Fire Elemental, maybe one of the strongest cards in the game. Bloodlust, maybe one of the strongest cards. And Doomhammer, maybe one of the strongest cards in the game, right? There's actually a lot of one-offs, because I did include some fun cards. I included Dark Iron Dwarf, mostly because I didn't have a second Defender of Argus. I included Frostwolf Warlord, because I wanted another 5. That's actually what a lot of this list is. I wonder if I could make a good Reno list. Hold on. This could be fun. Let's get rid of Druid Reno. Not that Reno really achieves the same thing as like a mid-range deck, but like, we could fit in a Lightning Bolt, Rockbiter. I would probably put in Earth Shock, Totem Golem, these guys. Put in Stormforged Axe, because why not? I just like Mana Tide a lot. It gets a lot of value, but I'm always worried about playing it. It is a kind of big threat. Yeah, sure, why not? What else would I put? I would definitely put Healbot and... what's the other guy? Silverhand. Frostwolf? Yeah, sure. Just a card Warlock? Nah. I didn't like it. If he wants to do it, he can go ahead. Stranglethorn. Do I have too many 5s? Yeah, we need to get some 4s in here. Dark Iron. This might be the deck we're running. You guys will know before I do, but... Playing a mage who is just using Justicar. Oh no. Tomb Spider can be good. And actually, we want more 2-drops, don't we? Put you in. You're always solid. Jeweled Scarab. Owl's pretty good because he gives the 2/1 body. Need more 3s. Probably gonna have to remove something. Brand Bronzebeard, obviously. Owl's fine. Whirling's fine. What's the weakest card in this list? Probably Bloodlust, honestly, but I have so much strong cards. I wonder if a deck this board-centric should run Lightning Storm, because it looks like I'll have early board control with this type of deck. Nice. Damn it, all my friends are showing off on me because I'm obviously ranked 19 on this account. This is obviously recorded before the season changes. This will probably go up probably right after. Yeah, it's going up on Thursday. That's 2 days after the season changes. I don't know if I actually want to run this list. It's something I came up with a little spontaneously. I think I'll stick with this list because this one I've actually played a game with. I did make the change. Before the list had 2 heal bots, I took out 1 heal bot for a Warlord just because I wanted to use Bloodlust. Yeah, this is the deck. If you have anything you would like to change, go ahead and do that on your own. I might actually switch out one of you, because I know it can win me games sometimes, but I would much rather have a consistent Flame Juggler, I think. It does mean I have even more 1-ofs than I had already, but you know. What are you saying? I'm not even really reading. I'm trying to make a video. Yeah, I'm gonna talk with my friend a little bit, so I'll see you guys in the game.
I will fight with honor. for Doomhammer.
I really want to keep Tuskar Totemic. We were talking about favorite classes. I think that's a little greedy. I don't have that many good 2-drops that I would want to play. That is the best 1-drop for me to play. If only maybe I should have put Stormforged Axe in this deck. I was half thinking about it when I put in the Flame Juggler. I was thinking like maybe Stormforged Axe because it synergizes much better with the Tunnel Trog, but I don't want to put too much overload cards, and I think Stormforged Axe is an overall worse card than this guy. That's a oh no. Fuck. Okay. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. I think. Probably. Shit. Shit! I drew all my high end. Although, like, I think 12 cards in this deck are high end. The deck does curve out at 6 mana, which I quite like. If I had, like, Sylvanas, I would probably put Sylvanas in here. But, yeah, that's not good. He should trade here. It's 3-1. He should trade the 3-1. That's probably Avenge. Okay, he didn't trade the 3-1. It's hard to see if that's right or not. Ooh, okay. Yes. Maybe. Okay, that's fine. That's actually much better than I was expecting. This is bad because it locks me into 3 mana, but I prefer this than taking like an extra 5 damage to face, maybe even more.
Put this apple on your head.
Not really paying attention. Oh, Finley. Ah, never lucky. Holy shit. I should have put MC Tech, man. Ooh, that's such a good draw. Anything? Maybe. I have no idea. I have idea what meta would be. Mostly don't care. Hashtag rank 15 things. I am rank 15 on my main account, but oh man, really? That's annoying. If he trades the 1-1 there, that's actually pretty bad. Brilliant. I wish I had my Lightning Storm. This is why I need 2 Lightning Storms. The reason I don't have 2 Lightning Storms in this deck is frankly because I don't own 2 Lightning Storms. He could very easily just push face damage here. Especially, oh, well played, friend. That's game. Oh no, it's not. He's 1 off. That adds so much damage, but okay. That's fine. Mally Druid. Dude, I'm busy getting my butt kicked. Do you mind? Okay, well I can kill off the War Leader, so that's good. I don't know what I have to do to win. I need him to, like, BM somehow.
If you insist.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop the Shredder, and we're gonna hope he BMs me, kills the Shredder, and then kills himself somehow. I don't know how you would do that. There's actually no card that would do that, so I'm just dead. Okay. Rip. We need to play Murloc decks. Those decks are so much fun.
Let the hunt begin for Doomhammer.
Got a message on your phone. Warning! Your phone has been infected by a virus. Oh, really? Sure. Yeah. I mean, totally. I'm gonna keep it against Hunter because I'm scared. There's not really a good reason to keep it versus Hunter except that I'm scared. So, you know. It does gimp my turn 4 play really hard though, and I have a lot of good turn 4 cards I want to play. I don't actually have that many good turn 5 cards. Frostwolf Warlord is like super reliant on me having the board, which, given how the last game went, isn't necessary. Although actually I did keep pace with a Murloc deck that drew War Leader and Knife Juggler. I don't even know if I would put Knife Juggler if I ever made a Murloc Paladin. I guess you would, because you do have the Muster for Battle, which is a big bonus. Now, this face deck doesn't know how to play face. He's like, what? Where are my 1-drops? I put 12 1-drops in this deck. Where did they all go? This is why we put in the Tunnel Rock, even though we don't have a lot of Overload synergy. We do have some good synergy in the early game with the Crackle. That's about it. And like the Totem Golem. I guess we do have Lightning Storm if we really want to. I kind of want a Totem. Because I'm thinking next turn I'll brand Bronze Spirit, and then after that I'll Totem Flame Juggler. That's probably a little too slow. I don't have a good reason for holding on to the Juggler, except that I don't have a turn 4 play. And hopefully I'll draw into something. If I don't, that's really fine. I'm probably gonna Lightning Storm whatever he plays anyways. Never lucky. I can't play Brand into that, can I? Oh, I can play that. Sure, I don't need a 1-3 really. Ooh, I got a 1-1. That's nice. So we have board control, but we don't have the cards to follow up properly. This would be a part where something really sticky, like Piloted Treader, or even Harvest Golem would be really nice. That is, combo? Explorer's Hat, maybe? Huh, why would you play a Shade? Interesting. Well, next turn I guess I'll be playing a 3-drop, not that it changes much. I don't have Lava Shock in this deck either, but I don't need Lava Shock because I just don't really have enough Overload cards to make Lava Shock worth. Lava Shock can be really good if you get it for free, but then it's like, a lot of times you just don't get it for free, you get it for like 1 mana, and 1 mana 2 damage just isn't very good. It does allow you to play a lot more tempo based, which is nice. Because you get the overload, you basically get to play really strong cards for no overload cost. But then there's just some cards that don't do that much, even with their overload costs, right? For example, I don't know what this deck is. This is like stall. This is probably part of a combo. No explosive trap, please. I'm tempted to drop Healbot for the weapon value, but I think I'll just try and hold my weapon as long as possible. Got a new rack from the GG. Let's focus on my game. I want to spectate him again, dude. But it's like, I feel like it would be unprofessional if I'm just using other people's games for my video. What is this, man? Not even face. This is clearly some kind of combo deck, right? Like, I'm not crazy. I think I might just kill it with my weapon. Because I don't want this thing. Yeah. I don't want him to... What am I trying to say? I don't want him to kill my Brand Bronzebeard, and I also don't want him to have a charge piece. So like Savannah Highmane, charging right now would be very, very bad. But this is the thing about cards like Thundra Rhino. Yeah, that wouldn't have been great either, but, you know. Hunter's Mark? That's fine. I think it's fine anyways. Ooh, Doomhammer. Is there any way I can race him? Yeah, but I also want value, so... we play this, that summons 3 minions. So I have to kill off both my 1/1s. Let's actually see if we can get a Taunt Totem. Nah, never lucky. We could clear this. It would cost a lot of our cards though, and I'm not too bothered by that. Because he's gonna kill my Brand, right? That's what he wants to do. So I'll just let him kill my Brand and build up a giant board. And then I can kill it next turn with Doomhammer if I really want to. I also have a Rockbiter in this deck. I used one already, so it's unlikely that I draw it. Actually, I just realized I don't have a lot of draw, do I? Ooh. Freezing Trap?
insist.
No. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good explosive trap. Oh well.
If you insist.
It's not explosive trap. Okay. Let's just get some totems. BM him. A little bit. Snipe. Rip me. That's okay. My totem army will get the board. Where's my Thunder Bluff Valiant, man? Thunder Bluff Valiant was actually a card I wanted to craft for this deck, but then I looked at it and I played it and I was like, you know what? This deck seems to win fine without it. Like, I have a lot of really high value cards that are very, that allow me to take control of the board and control these really powerful minions like Totem Golem. So the deck just kind of takes board control and wins from there, which is why I have the Frostwolf Ruler. Because I don't have like the endgame finishers like Alec here. I do have Doomhammer, Rockbiter, but that's unreliable. Hey, we gotta win on the board. I feel like I need more draw. You know what? Hold on. Give me a sec. Normally this is the point where I wouldn't change deck until the very end when I've played it. But I feel like I need Azure Drake. I don't have Azure Drake, do I? No. Oh, that's... You know what? Hold on. I got it. I have some gold, right? Yeah. I don't use this account very often, so I don't normally open packs. So let's just get 2 packs. Some live pack opening. If we open some Azure Drakes, great. If we don't, then we might just craft some. Although... Ah, never lucky. Now, here's the thing, though. I just pressed space to fast open the pack, by the way. Here's the thing, right? Even if we don't open the Azure Drake, I think we could go ahead and win another game with this deck. While I think we... Like, just because I don't have a ton of spells in this deck. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to put in the Azure Drake. We're going to leave it as is. And then at the end, I'm going to say, hey, put in Azure Drakes, you fool. So we'll play one more.
Let the games begin. For Doomhammer.
You know, I legitimately love the animations that they gave for the hero portraits. I actually really like the hero portraits. I don't have any because I don't care to waste my money like that. But I understand why people would buy it, honestly. Like, if I was the type of person with, like, a job who, just meant I could spend money wherever I wanted, I would totally buy one of these. These are pretty cool. Tempo Mage. Alright, well, hopefully he doesn't have the thing, because I'm gonna have to crackle next turn, aren't I? Shit. Rockbiter is going to have to wait until I can get this board cleared. Even if he plays Sorcerer's Apprentice, I think I do just play it. Oh, that's good. You gonna ping? I'll take that. Wait, shit. I don't have a 3-drop. I'm an idiot. My 3/4 makes my 2 drops very weak. Aw, no. Well, at least it means I get to drop Shredder next. Yes! Oh, I totally forgot. I don't know what I was thinking when I hit Totem other than it's the only thing I could do, but yeah, Healing Totem. Holy shit, this is OP. Always lucky, boys. Okay. Going to go ahead and assume that it's a duplicate. Really?
Sorry that happened.
Well, that sucks. That really sucks. Holy shit. I was joking. I wasn't. Why would you play duplicate? He must have a really bad hand if he feels like he needs to play duplicate. Unless he's playing on a stall. He did play like the 1 mana deal 2 damage spell, which might mean he's playing some sort of spell damage deck, and his like cards include like the. What would you have? You would have Archmage, which is the like 6 mana 4/7. Malygos maybe. There's like a 2 mana 2/2 with spell power. I think I just dropped the Warlord. It's just a giant minion. He can polymorph it, but that means he spares 1 mana, so I'm fine with that. Maybe his hand's also like a lot of spells, like Blizzard. Maybe it's like parts of a combo, like Frostbolt, Ice Lance, Ice Lance. Maybe Thalnos. Yeah, Azure Drake. Healbot, you know. He can't have Mad Scientist, but maybe he drew Secrets. Although, if you're playing Duplicate, how many Secrets do you want to play, you know? This would have been fun to drop on this, but you know. You know. I don't know why I'm saying, you know. Ooh. That would have been a good target for Defender. This is what makes Defender really good, though, is that you can taunt up totems. I actually just want to send the 7 damage face, so I'm gonna do the Totem Golem. Because I intended for the Totem Golem to trade into that. This board is kind of weak to Flame Strike, not Blizzard, luckily, and we don't have to worry about Flame Strike yet. We're 1 turn off. Did he use his coin? I actually don't remember.
Do you have the artifact?
Luckily, his deck's weirder than mine. Yes, it is a stall deck. It is a stall deck whose win condition is Elite Starseeker. I'm so sorry. How much damage is this? This is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. If we're sometimes lucky, we get lethal. And I have Dark Iron. I think this is lethal. Just hopefully it's lethal. I didn't actually count. Yeah, it's lethal. Well played. Oh, that's Midrange Shaman. I guess we'll look at the deck list. So, I said before to not put in Frostwolf Warlord. I lied, put in Frostwolf Warlord. Maybe take out Bloodlust. I think Bloodlust is the weak link in this deck. We also don't actually have as many forwards as I thought. We have 4 4-mana cards. So if you have like a second Defender of Argus, ooh, I have a second Direwolf. Just kidding. That's also probably a really strong card. Midrange Shaman. I wonder if people would consider Midrange Shaman a meta deck. Because my channel has been so far very heavily on cheesy decks. Even the meta Paladin deck I played that one time is very cheesy. Yeah. Obviously put in Azure Drakes, maybe even Lightning Bolts if you're going to put in Azure Drakes instead of Rockbiter. Doomhammer is something that's hard to get, so if you don't have Doomhammer, then I would definitely replace the Rockbiters for, or at least 1 Rockbiter for Lightning Bolts. Something like that, and then you would have 2 Azure Drakes. Maybe take out the Warlord, although the Warlord basically won me that game. Maybe take out Power Mace? I'm not sure. So you would take out Warlord, and then there would be the 2 Azure Drakes, right? And then this would be the deck. But then you don't have Bloodlust, so Silverhand Knight gets a little bit worse. I don't like there's a card called Thunderbluff Valiant, which is what I was referring to in the game there. Give your totems +2 attack every time you summon a totem, so it's really powerful. But I don't like that card, mostly because it's basically a 7-mana combo. It can be amazing, definitely, but I would much rather have these smaller minions. Windspeaker is one that I would also like to play. I feel like I've not been talking a lot about design in this video, but I was trying to avoid talking about, specifically I wanted to talk about the design of Lightning Storm, and I didn't do it because I was thinking, oh, but what if I talk about it in the pre-video? I don't know. I don't actually know what I'm going to do for the pre-video. We'll see how it goes. I really like Silverhand Knight. I don't know if I want to keep it. If I would keep it, that is to say, if I was to make this deck again. I think I would maybe put in a second Flame Tongue, because that card's very powerful, but then I have Direwolf, so maybe not. Maybe I'd cut Flame Tongue altogether, put in second Lightning Bolt, and then just have a very burst-heavy deck with 2 Lightning Bolt, 2 Crackle, and then start off the game with some mid-game. I have a lot of really powerful minions, like Tuskar, Totem Golem to grab the board, Juggler. And once you grab the board, you just beat down the face, try and get them kind of low, and then finish them with these types of damage spells. I like winning with a big board, but that might be better, especially when you put in Azure Drakes. I don't know. definitely you can experiment on your own. This is my take on Midrange Shaman. Thank you all for watching. My name is Nujumkey. I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.